Hi, welcome to Patty Puckett Pouring Art. Today I'm going to be doing a fall colored Dutch pour on an 11 by 14 canvas. Anyway, I'm going to use a black background. All my paints are mixed with about 50% Floetrol to 50% water, and most of them are tube paints, but I have some others that are a little thinner, so I just mix it until it's a super thin consistency. Some of these are leftover colors, like this brown color and the gold. And if you have leftover colors, I keep them in the little plastic 2 ounce, I think 2 or 3 ounce cups. But this was the cup. It's probably been in there for a week. So instead of trying to stir that and add water to make it thinner, the reason why I don't do that is because all the stuff on the sides would come off and then you'd have gunk and clumps in your paint. So I don't stir it at all. I just tip it over, pour it into a clean cup, and whatever is left in here I just toss. That way I don't have any clumps and it's more like fresh paint. So I did that with both the brown and the gold, because I didn't want to get the gunk. So anyway, that's just a little tip. If it didn't have that gunk and I use up, like if I use this, which I probably will, I'll just wipe that cup out with a napkin, let it dry, and I could reuse it. One of the reasons why I can reuse this cup is because it has an opaque color to it. Now I've tried the clear cups, and they're okay, but when you have the clear cup, the paint, when you let it dry and you want to use it again, it seems to come off. Where the opaque cups, the paint sticks to it, so you don't have to worry about the old paint coming off with your new paint. Anyway, just another little tip about the cups. So let's get into the colors. This first color is Amsterdam Van Dyke Brown and Folk Art, what is it, Chocolate Brown. I mix those two together. I've got a little metallic going. The next color is, is the Chroma Molten Metals Copper. Pretty color. This is Dioxazine Violet by Creative Inspirations. Now this paint right here, you get it at Jerry's Artorama, and it is thick. It's thick paint. I mean, it's just like tube paint. It's not thin at all, and I mean, I like it. I know Molly's Artistry uses it. The next one, this is a Chromacryl Acrylic Essentials Warm Yellow. This is your regular Artist Loft Flow Acrylic White. I made this green, so what I did is I took some blue, like a dark blue, I added some yellow, I made a green, and then I put some red in it, and I just mixed it until I got the color I wanted. So it's an olive color. And then this one is Flow Acrylic Gold from Artist Loft and Chroma Molten Metals Dorado Gold. Mix those two together, and I got this color. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and set up 11 by 14, and the black I'm using is also Artist Loft Flow Acrylic Black. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm ready to go here, but I was going to show you how I spread out my background sometimes, not all the time. Before that, I wanted to show you a painting that I got from Heather Mader. Beautiful. So I have a few artist paintings. I plan on having a wall with my favorite artists on there. So shiny. So I appreciate her I think we've all learned something from her and other artists, so I'm supporting them by buying their paintings. Beautiful. Thanks, Heather. All right, so what I do sometimes, because this black is going to be thin enough, I know some people have problems, so you can just pour it on there, and I'm just going to use a barbecue brush. Just a barbecue brush. Get it on. Evenly. And even though it leaves the little ridges, the paint is so thin it should level out on its own. I say should. It has all the other times. Now if you're using thicker paint, I wouldn't do it like this. I would go ahead and smooth it out. But also you can use this and then just take your cake froster, and I'll go ahead and do it and show you. Your cake froster and smooth out the top after you do this. It's just an easy way to do the sides. The silicone, just dip it in water, it comes clean very fast. Very easy to clean. Oh, I got some gunk in there. Okay. Like I said, this is pretty thin. So if you see any empty spots, just go ahead and fill them in like that. I'm going to go ahead and put this in some water. I think that's good. Get out the gunk. So I always have my barbecue skewer around so I can get those big hunks. I have tweezers too, if I need them. Sometimes these work. When they don't, then I grab my tweezers. All right, I think I'm good. Just dip your brush in again. You see, there's a bald spot here. Get the corners. That side probably. Okay. So I'm not going to use the cake frosting spreader. This paint is pretty thin. But if you did, just get one of these. If you have thicker paint, these are always good to spread it with. Okay, today I'm going to be using my my small blower. I really love this blower. So it's cordless. You charge it with a USB plug, and it has different ends on it. I think I got the right end. Anyway, so you just turn it on. This one has a flat edge on it. You have the round edge. I think there's 3 different ends you can put on here. So I'll be using that, so let's get going. I'll get her painting out of the way. I don't want to splatter that. So when you're doing a smaller canvas, this is 11 by 14, I like using this blower. But if on a bigger canvas, it just depends on how big the blooms you want. I'm going to go ahead and torch this before I get going here. This paint is also mixed with Floetrol and water, just like the regular paints. That came off the torch or what? A piece of, might have come off the torch, dried paint. All those little ridges that were on here are pretty much gone now. So let's get going. I'm going to start with the brown. I'm going to come down this way. Yeah, I'll put in a line. Okay, I'm going to go with the copper. Purple. Orange, yellow, a little bit more of that. You know, I like the orange. Okay, a little bit of white. I think that's all. Some green. And the gold. I'm going to go ahead and torch that. I am not going to blow the black over this. I'm just going to blow it out just like it is. Get you down just a little bit further. Okay. No, I think I want a little more purple. I like that. Okay, let's get going. I'm going to start from here. I was concerned about that getting swallowed up by the black. But let me go ahead and torch it. You can see that? Good. A few minutes. Got a bunch of color here underneath. I like to blow this out a little bit there. Sometimes I use this blower after to blow areas. I have another end that I put on this. Yeah, I should have put more orange. Yeah. Blow some of this. Not much there. sort of lost the olive too in there. Yeah. Break that up a little bit. That needed to come off. Okay, I think that's it. I think I'm going to wait a little bit and see, you know, doing a Dutch pour on black is always, you always have to worry about it getting swallowed up. That's why I had a thin coat underneath and I didn't put the black over it to blow it out. So I'm just going to give it a few minutes, probably about 10 minutes, and I'll come back. I see this. White came through right there. Okay, I'm going to give it about 10 minutes and I will be back. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. Next time I think I'll use more paint. It's interesting. It's colorful. It's not real fallish colors, but I still think it's pretty cool. More cells popped up. Anyway, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Check out all my Amazon links, all my social sites. Give a thumbs up, helps me out, and comment if you can. Thanks so much for watching. Cheers, keep on pouring. Bye.